What's going on, man? It's Marko Steez, and we just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove.
I can go to sleep, I'm paranoid, and there's way too many homicides. Bought 100 guns, got my niggas slide.
We got Marko Steez off the porch with us today, man. How's it going, bro?
How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good today, for real. Actually, I just been working, to be honest. How you doing, man? How you feeling?
I'm doing well, man. Appreciate you being here, man. Yeah, you're a hard worker, man. You've been going crazy with the videos lately.
Yeah.
And you've been shooting for a few years now. But what motivated you to pick up a camera and start shooting at first?
To be honest, it's funny, like, I'm really young, I ain't gonna lie. So back in high school, like, I used to be rapping. We used to be on some bullshit, just rapping. But at a point, I started going to the studio so much that I was kind of spending money on the studio. And then I decided, I'm like, this shit it ain't bringing no money back. You know what I'm saying? And I have a business mind. So I was thinking, what can I do to make this make sense? And I picked up a camera and started trading people photo shoots for studio time rather than just paying for studio time. Cause I started paying for studio time and then I'm like, oh yeah, this ain't returning nothing. But if I go pick this camera up and I bought a camera from Best Buy, like the shit was like $300-400, you know what I'm saying? Like a little Canon camera.
Yeah.
And started doing that, just photo shoots. And that's how it started. And then eventually it just turned into, I was doing a ton of photo shoots. And then someone one day just said, hey, you could shoot a music video too, right? And that's how it started. So
at what point did you stop rapping then? Was it before you started shooting videos?
Man, probably like 3 weeks after I bought that camera.
Oh, really?
I like doing that shit. Yeah, I really like doing it. And it was funny because, like I said, I got a business mind, so it took off quick because I already knew people. So it was easy for me to just be like, yo, like, at that point, I'd only been rapping for like 3 months, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like I still write, but I don't write for myself to go and record. I write for other artists. So I still I like having that creative set.
Yeah.
You know, I like being able to write and I like being able to do that, but rapping, that's not for me. Like, I have an image for myself and all that, but I don't want to rap, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And when you first started shooting videos, was there any video directors that kind of influenced your style or anything? Or was it just strictly gun and run?
I didn't even, when I first picked up a camera, it was like, nobody in the city was really doing it at the time, you know what I'm saying? And like when I picked up a camera, I was probably like 16, you know what I'm saying? So a year or two passed by and I didn't have no like big influences. Like I had been watching music videos, you know, at the time, everybody's seeing music videos. It's like, this 2019, shit, 5 or 6 years ago, 2012, 2013, I would have been watching like Colin Tilley videos and stuff. But I was so young, I wasn't connecting the creative vision to the director yet. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't thinking that far. I wasn't thinking that deep because I'm just with a camera, you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my thing with a camera. But there's people that's out of my city and out of my area that a lot of people know about that's making a big influence. Like, the guy who shoots all the baby videos, Real Goats, Rico did it. He's from like Kansas area. Like I'm from Missouri, he's from Kansas area, but we would run into each other all the time. Cause I was from Kansas City, you know what I'm saying? He's from the other side of the border, which is like Kansas and Missouri right here, but the city right on the border, you know what I'm saying? So you go 5 minutes that way and you in Kansas. You go 5 minutes this way, you in Missouri. So he was always in Missouri, like Kansas City, Missouri, working, shooting videos. Yeah. And then we also got Logan Mice, and he's from that area too. He's from the other side as well, though. He's from Kansas, but he do a lot of work with Cole Bennett now, and he did like Juice WRLD videos and all that stuff. So we got directors from the city that I worked with that took like small influences from, but nobody that was like big at the time, you know what I'm saying? I still wasn't thinking that big until I was like maybe 18, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. And how'd you learn how to shoot and edit? Was it self-taught?
It's just self-taught, yeah, just doing the shit. I was horrible at first. Like I remember I shot some shitty videos. Like I shot some shitty videos when I first picked up a camera. When I was 16, I remember shooting some shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, and I used to be editing on Final Cut, and I started with this shit called I don't even know what it was. It was like $100. It wasn't even $100. It was like a $60 little editing shit online. And I had like a little $300 computer that I had bought, and I just was doing some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just making it work at the time. Uh-huh. But you know, doing it for so long, this shit just pays off. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like self-taught, but it was trash at first. But it's definitely like, you know, it's like anything you do. If you do it and you really want to do that shit, you're going to learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How long did it take you to get comfortable at it and figure out that you weren't trash anymore?
A couple years.
Couple years?
Not like trash. Like I was getting better. Like every time I was getting better. Because when you first start, if you really want to do better, you're going to do better. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see like, okay, this was whack. And then you're going to do another video and then you're going to fix that. But then you're going to be like, okay, that was whack and I don't need to do that next time. So it's just like, it's a learning experience. Your shit not going to be hard just from the very beginning. Like everybody going to go through some shit. Like rappers going to go through some shit. Engineers, producers going to go through some shit. It's the same for every creative. You know what I'm saying? Like even people who make movies, like directors go through the same thing. Yeah. So it took me some time to really like feel like I'm doing good and I can make quality work. But even now, like shit, 5 years later, I'm still not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not where I want to be creatively to where I could just, I'm getting there though. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost there to where I want to be, but I still know that there's so much better stuff that I could do still.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you mentioned, you're originally from Kansas City. Why'd you choose to relocate here to Atlanta?
It's close. It was the closest place. I did my research. I was gonna, it was either gonna be New York, LA, or Atlanta. And I went to LA. I felt it. It was gonna be New York, LA, Miami, or Atlanta. So it was 4 places that I was choosing from. I went to Miami. It was cool. There wasn't really like a music culture there yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I went there when I was 16. Like I went with me and this shit funny. It was me and this like 22-year-old girl went out there. My mama ain't know about that shit. It was funny as hell. But me and this 22-year-old girl went out there just to, you know, do our thing. And I was like, it ain't really shit going on out here. You know what I'm saying? I kind of explored the place. I met some people, but it wasn't buzzing like that. And when I went to LA, like LA is promising, but it's expensive too. That's what I learned. And when I came to Atlanta, it was like 5 years ago. Yeah. Like this shit it's a lot of big shit going on, and it's still like, it ain't where it can be yet. You know what I'm saying? So at the time when I was 16, or no, I was probably 17, 18 when I first came to Atlanta. So like maybe 3 years ago. But when I first came here, then I was like, damn, Atlanta got a lot going on. And it's like people that's in Atlanta, not everybody's from here. It's like a mixing pot. You know what I'm saying? It's like a melting pot. It's 100,000 people here that's creatives and damn near nobody from here. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people that's from here, but it's just like I said, it's like a melting pot. You got people from all over the place. Yeah. And they just all creatives just wanting to build, and it's building the industry out here now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I chose right, and Atlanta's done me really good. So yeah.
Why'd you choose to leave Kansas City? Did you feel like you just hit a ceiling there?
It wasn't really a ceiling because there's a lot of shit that you could do. You could go commercial in Kansas City. You could make bread in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? That really wasn't my problem. Like the money wasn't a problem. It was really like the creativity was a problem. So it was like no artists. Artists don't have budgets. It's no labels out there. People don't, you know, people paying like $500-600 for videos at most. Like they don't know about like now I do like $15,000-$20,000 budget videos, and that's decent, but I'm still working up. Like I have yet to get like $100,000 budget, you know what I'm saying? But 100,000, if you would have even said $5,000 to somebody in Kansas City, they would have been like, what? What the fuck are you spending $5,000 on? You know what I'm saying? They just don't understand the concept of that. Yeah. I feel like now because of social media, this shit has gotten different. Like social media has sped everything up. Like people understand it. People understand it much better now, but it's still like a lot of places that's behind. Yeah. And it's just because of what people have accessible to them there. Like Kansas City, as an artist, you're not gonna blow up in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta move around, networking, and all of that. And it's the same thing for directors. You're not gonna blow up like that unless you really like making a huge, like you gotta put your city on. That's a lot of weight you gotta pull, you know what I'm saying? And Kansas City, I wanna go back there eventually and put it on, but I'm not where I wanna be yet to be able to do that. I wanna be able to go back there and really bring an artist from Kansas City, blow them up, and that's how I wanna put the city on.
Okay. And when you got out here to Atlanta, you started working with other video directors, right?
Yeah. A lot of people. The first person I really worked with when I came out here was GT Films and Cricket.
Okay.
And Mark Diamond also showed me love too. And through that, I met Chico as well. Chico, he produced a lot of stuff. But those directors, they showed me a lot of love when I first came out here. And I went through a lot of shit when I first came out here too. Like when I came to Atlanta, I was just on some like, I'm leaving Kansas City, like fuck Kansas City, and they got nothing for me. So I was just working hard as fuck and just doing my thing. So that's how that shit happened.
Yeah. And how long after working with them did you break away and start shooting music videos yourself out here in Atlanta?
I had locked in with Cricket for a few months. I remember I had locked in with Cricket for a few months and I was going with them everywhere. Like, we did a lot of productions with Cricket. I feel like it was maybe like 4 or 5 months I was with Cricket. I was fucking with Cricket real hard. I still fuck with Cricket. But I started doing my own thing from there. And it's been about 2 years since that, you know what I'm saying? So in 2 years, a lot has happened. Like a lot has happened. And I feel like I've learned a lot, like from the people I've worked with too. Like I said, like GT Films, Mark Diamond, Cricket, all the other directors that I've worked with too. Like I know I'm not naming all of them, so I don't want to just start naming a bunch of names and then forget people. But them is like the 3 ones that I locked in when I first came to Atlanta.
Okay.
You know, Diesel, I gotta give Diesel a shout out too, cause Diesel hard and he do his thing. But I fuck with a lot of the directors in the city. Yeah. But you know, at a point you just gotta do your own thing. Yeah. And then I was doing my own thing for so long and turned that into a company and a team, and now I got a team. So that's how this shit has to go. You had to have a team to make something happen. Yeah.
And what's one of the biggest lessons you learned working under those other directors during those few months?
It's a lot. It can't just be one, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, the one lesson that I wouldn't say like a lesson. I mean, it would be kind of a piece of advice would be to not be too business. Like don't just be cut and dry straight to business, you know what I'm saying? It's about relationships in everything, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be a businessman, but don't be a businessman that's just gonna be like, this is what it is and this is how it has to be, you know what I'm saying? You have to be able to compromise. Yeah. So I feel like that's one of the biggest things that I learned when I first came out here. And that's how it was for me in Kansas City too. Like I always had to make compromises because like I said, people didn't have budgets, so. Yeah.
All right, you recently shot the music video for Future and Lil Durk, Last Name. Yeah. How did that opportunity come about for you?
I ain't even gonna lie, it was probably like 1 in the morning. And I'm editing. It's 1 in the morning, I'm editing. I was about to go to sleep, but I got a call, Big Bank called me and he said, he on the phone with me, he like, yo, I got something for you. Like, we need you right now. What you doing? I'm like, shit, I ain't doing nothing. What's going on? He like, here, I got someone who need to talk to you. Boom, he hand the phone to somebody. I don't get the voice at first, but they like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, yo, what's the word? He started saying shit. I'm realizing I'm on the phone. Future talking to me right now. He like, yo, like, yeah, Bank told me about you. We need you for this video. We at the studio right now. Like, Bank about to send you the address. Come pull up. So I was like, that's crazy. So I gotta throw you know what I'm saying, like a shout out to Bank, because he real, you know what I'm saying? He real for that one. And he always showed love, you know what I'm saying? If you a genuine person, he gonna always show love. So I gotta show love to him for that one for sure. But that's how that shit happened. 1 a.m, you know what I'm saying? I pulled up, boom, I hopped in the truck, pulled up in the studio probably like 45 minutes later. We in the studio they recording the song right there on the spot.
Oh shit.
It's Future, Lil Durk, Bank, damn near all free bands in the studio, they making the song right there on the spot. They remixing it, they putting a mix on it, they changing lyrics, Future going through, he like, oh, I don't like that. Like, they just finishing the song, you know what I'm saying? So they wasn't even sitting on it for nothing but maybe an hour, you know? And then they called me, they like, we need to shoot it. We shot part of it right there in the studio. The next day he was like, yo, we gonna finish this up tomorrow. Next day I pulled up and we knocked it out. So that's how that really happened. And the rest of that shit is history. But we got more stuff coming though, for sure. Yeah. We got more stuff coming.
Yeah. What's it like working with Future on set?
It's cool. It's a relaxed vibe. And he know what he wants to do. It's good having an artist that knows what they want, like, and they not like lost, you know what I'm saying? And Future, he's definitely one of them artists he knows, you know what I'm saying? He got a creative vision. He's not just gonna be there and be like, what I gotta do, bro, like what I'm doing next. He gonna try to tell you stuff that he wants to see too. He gonna come look at the camera and be like, he gonna be behind you while I'm playing back the footage. He gonna be behind me looking like, okay, yeah, that's hard. Okay, but let's do this over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do this. Like he the type of person that wanna get stuff done himself. He a creative person, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like having an artist like that is the best thing. Like I like working with people who's creative and not just like a go with the flow type of person. You know what I'm saying? And Future definitely he like me. He like the type of person to take charge of something and be like, okay, bet, this is what's going on next. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person I am. And that's how you really got to be. If you want to be a successful director, that's how you really got to be. You got to take charge of shit. So
yeah. And you mentioned you guys got some more videos on the way too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some more stuff.
Okay.
One of them, we already, it's announced, it's a VL deck in Future.
Oh shit, okay.
But it ain't came out yet. So that ain't out. And then there's another one that nothing's been said, so.
Is that the one from the airport?
Which one?
I think Guap Tarantino and Wookie, and was it Future?
That's one of them. That's one of them. But there's some other stuff. There's some other stuff that ain't nobody seen yet. Yeah. For sure.
Okay. And you also recently did the music video for Hoodrich Pablo Juan's DMV intro.
Yeah, that one was hard too.
Yeah. What's it like working with Pablo?
He cool, he relaxed.
Yeah.
He the same type of way. He kind of got like a creative vision, but he'll go along with the flow too. You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, okay, bet, this is what we want to do, this is what we want to do. But he'll also be like, if you don't have a vision, like I could tell if you threw a director in there with him who didn't know what to do, like he'll probably walk off set and be like, fuck this. Like, cause and a lot of artists is like that too. If they know what they want to do, they'll lose interest in something. But that's why you got to be able to take charge, like I said. So I could definitely tell like he would get anxious about shit. He'd be like, okay, bet, what we doing next? While we setting up the next scene, we setting up the next scene. Look, 5 minutes, we about to go in here. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he was. Yeah. But shit, I could understand too. I'd be anxious about getting shit done too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. What are some do's and don'ts for artists when they arrive to a music video set?
Don't have nothing set up. Like if you don't have anything set up, if it ain't lights already up and cameras out, oh yeah, they gonna look at you like, is this a video shoot or what are we doing? Like that's one of the don'ts. Like don't be lazy. Yeah. Show up early. Like get your shit done, handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Already have things taken care of. The thing that you want to be able to do if you're a director and you running real productions is you want to already have things handled and set up so the artist can show up and y'all can rattle that shit out. The best thing to do is to have 2 scenes already set up. So you could really be like, okay, bet we about to, so say we got this scene set up right here. We got a light over here, lights over here, and everything set up, the whole prop set up. Well, then we got a scene over here already ready. So by the time we shoot this, we move over there. I got my crew already taking this shit down to set up a 3rd scene. So then it's just like boom, boom, boom. Like shit happens like that. And a lot of people don't be prepared enough to rattle shit off like that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people sit on And this makes sense if you like working with $20,000 budgets and up, like, but I've seen people sit on sets for like 8 hours for like 2 scenes.
Oh shit.
And it's just like, we knocked that Pablo video out. We shot some other scenes a different day, but we knocked the main stuff out, the warehouse scenes that was in there, like all the indoor scenes, we knocked that shit out in like 4 hours. So that was quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's real quick. 2 scenes, 4 hours, that's decent. You know what I'm saying? And then show up the next day, shoot for 2 more hours, like 6 hours for a whole video. That's fast.
Yeah.
Just know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about experience too. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn. You're gonna take some losses. You're gonna take some L's, and you're gonna look stupid in front of people before you look good. You know what I'm saying? That's always everything. Like, you gotta learn from something. And if it ain't learning from somebody telling you, then you learning from experience.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. No, that's real. I recently interviewed a fool with the camera, and he explained why he was never an artist in-house cameraman, and mentioned that those cameramen usually don't get the bigger opportunities when it comes for that artist. Do you agree with that statement?
It depends, because I've seen scenarios where it's the opposite of that. Like I tell you with my boy Rico, who's from the same area I'm from, he's been shooting with the baby since before baby was even the baby. Since he was
Baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus. I seen his videos when he shot the baby's videos when he was Baby Jesus, and he was only getting like 80,000 views like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And now look at him, like Rico does everything for him. He's in-house everything, like $1 billion baby production, Real Goats Productions, you know what I'm saying? So it depends. If you got a relationship with an artist where it's like, yo, I'm staying down with you, stay down with me too, and when we blow up, we both, you know what I'm saying, like this shit's going there, you know?
All right, talk to us about the film truck that you have.
Okay, that's a quick one, I ain't even gonna lie. So the film truck came about because I was like, I'm seeing all these rental houses and I gotta rent equipment and I'm doing bigger and bigger productions, so my budget's touching $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 now, and now I gotta rent equipment every time, and I gotta just a little SUV that I throw my shit into, and I gotta carry equipment, put it in the truck, carry equipment, take it out, set it up, put it back, then take it back to the, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm thinking business wise, I'm like, if I own my own equipment, I don't have to pay to rent it no more, and I could rent mine out myself. So why not have a grip truck that you can use? And that's what they call it in the film industry. They say grip truck, you know what I'm saying? The film truck just came about because I'm like, if you're thinking about it, what is it? It's a film truck, you know, like that's the basic thing. Like, but that's how it came about. Just thinking business wise, thinking investments and ownership, you know what I'm saying? The best thing nowadays is ownership. It's leadership, ownership, and entrepreneurship. That's what I live by, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Was that something you wish was available when you had first started shooting, to where you could just rent out a whole truck that's got all the equipment and everything?
Oh yeah, I could have done that. When I first started shooting, but the budgets weren't there, like I said. But I wish I would have done it sooner.
Yeah.
If I would have done it sooner, I would have taken a lot more opportunities. Like if I would have had the truck a year ago, it would have been so much better. Like if I would have had it around this time last year, 2018, it would have been amazing. But I had it for most of my important productions. I had it for the Pablo Juan stuff. I had it for Future. I had it for all them bigger videos, you know what I'm saying? But I had videos, shit, even with Fool, I've collaborated with Fool on like some Kwando videos, you know? So I wish I would have had it before then. So I would have been able to come correctly to shoots, because that's just you run as a business, you know what I'm saying? So if you make everything bigger, the more stuff you got, the better it is, you know what I'm saying? You got to outsource stuff less, like one-stop shop, that's what it is for real, you know? So you could rent Red cameras from me, you could rent lights from me, you could rent the grip truck from me, you could rent everything. You could be a director and have nothing and call me and be like, hey, I want to shoot a video. I'll pull up and I got everything you need to shoot a video. And you could, like, I just shot another video with Lil Baby, and this dude, so it's a video with OT, Out of Town and Lil Baby.
Okay.
And Lil Baby previewed it on his story a couple days ago. That shit's hard. But my boy Derwin called me and he didn't have nothing. He pulled up to the city just to shoot, be in the studio, and they called me. He's like, bro, I need you to pull up. Pulled up camera, lights, equipment, everything, made it happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It's a whole production company for real.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. Talk to us about this new company you just launched, Capital Media Entertainment.
So Capital Media, that's basically my production company.
Okay.
I've never given it a name. I've always gone by just like, if you see a stamp on a video, it says directed by Marko Steez. And I want to go bigger than that. You know, so to get these movie placements and to get commercial deals and to shoot documentaries and short films and do more than just music videos, you got to have a production company. You got to be a real, you know what I'm saying? Not every time as a director, but having a production company behind you, it helps you so much more. So now I've got a team and I've got a team of, it's a total of 4 people. It's me. I got an in-house photographer, content, everything behind the scenes. I got an in-house producer and I got a manager. So all of that stuff just comes together to make it a real business. Like it operates like a business. So it makes things way smoother. Cause before that, before I put my team together, I was handling everything myself. I hired a photographer to come and get photos behind the scenes. I hired a producer, or I hire, you know what I'm saying, someone to cast models to get locations, or I would hit up models on my own and find models and locations on my own. And I'm thinking, I'm like, shit, if I got all this stuff in-house, it's just boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? Shit could get taken care of. I could put a whole music video together in like 3 hours, you know what I'm saying? Before that, I had to wait on people. You gotta wait on people. So having the company just makes shit so much easier. And then it also gives you more opportunities because you're able to do productions. And like I said, shit, we just did a documentary in Alabama. We just drove the film truck to Alabama, shot for 4 days. I just got back probably like 2 days ago, and that's a production. It's a documentary, you know. We shot probably like 30 hours worth of footage.
Oh shit.
So that's a real production, you know, and that's what I'm aiming for is bigger than just one thing. Like music videos, I love doing it, but my goal is movies eventually, you know what I'm saying? But Capital Media, that's the team. That's the production company. And I got a, like I said, in-house photographer, producer, manager. My manager, he goes by B Marin. That's my boy. I've been locked in with him, and everyone on the team like family to me. You know what I'm saying? So B Marin, I've been fucking with B Marin for 2 years, damn near since I came to Atlanta. My boy Devin, he go by Casting Plug. That's my producer. He do my casting. He get locations, cars. He do all of that. And then I got a photographer, Maya. She go by It's Maya. Hard. I put her on to photography though. But she hard. She only been shooting for like 3 months, and she killing folks that's been shooting for 2-3 years out here. You know what I'm saying? She got a creative mind and she got a creative vision, and I saw it and I like put it to use. So that's a family to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what that really is.
Yeah, no doubt. You also created your own platform called The Playlist. What are your goals with this platform?
Really, the playlist is still in its infancy. Like, it's being built up every day, but it's not moving slow for just because we're not putting work in. The playlist, the goal is to eventually be like a platform that's showcasing artists that only my company works with. And artists that we sign. Like, I didn't want to really put that out there yet, but my manager, B Marin, he's really scouting artists right now for us to sign. That we're gonna basically turn Capital Media Entertainment into an all-around production company, record label, like everything. This is the first time I'm saying this, so, and on camera especially. But B Marin, he looking for artists right now, and we're gonna put a label together, push our artists. We also do, you know, exclusive drops for artists. Like, I got videos on there with Via Deck, Young Bands, Lil Marlo, We got one with Hoodrich Pablo Juan that's gonna drop exclusively on the playlist. So it's exclusives. It's like, I wouldn't compare it to World Star Hip Hop, but when World Star drop a video, it's only on World Star, you know what I'm saying? So, and they drop it on their YouTube, that's how it is. It's only gonna be on the playlist. It's only gonna be like Lyrical Lemonade. It's only gonna be on Lyrical Lemonade. You're not seeing the drop anywhere else. Yeah. And it's, like, you can't buy your way onto it either. Like, I'm not doing exclusives to where directors and artists could come to me and be like, hey, we want to pay you to drop it. Even if you had like $2,000-$3,000, I'm going to be like, nah, it's exclusive. Like, if you want the drop, you shoot the video with us, you know what I'm saying? And then it has to be even a relationship there. Like, that's not like a money cash to me. It's not like a money thing to me. That's like a real, that's for the long run, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be there for a minute, but I'm still building it up. Like I said, we got videos on there and we got videos this still ain't dropped. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. And I saw you just started doing interviews as well too.
Yeah, I did one interview with VL. Yeah. And that was really cause like I fought with VL heavy. Okay. So VL is crazy. Like I met him through my boy, Camp Boy. And through Camp Boy, I had met VL before that, but I really locked in through Camp Boy. Okay. And VL hollered at me one day, and it's funny, he called me probably at like, he called me at 10 in the morning. He dropped some shit on me, some funny shit, right? So he called me, he like, yo, Marko, you just shot that video for Camp Boy, that shit was hard. I pulled up in the trap, I pulled up on the back street to shoot in front of VL shit. And we was shooting, VL watching, you know what I'm saying? He pay attention to shit. He real attentive. Like he'll watch and he'll know what's going on. So he called me the next day. He got my number from Camp Boy. He said, yo, Marko, I was watching you shoot that video the other day with my boy Camp Boy. I got some shit I'm about to shoot. I need you to do it today. And I'm like, okay, bet, shit, I'm ready. What's going on? He like, it's me and Future. So that's how the Future shit came about too. That's how I had really locked in with Bank, was from that. So it's, like I said, relationships count, you know what I'm saying? And working and not just being cut and dry about your business, you know what I'm saying? If I was cut and dry and told VL, okay, bet, well, I need $2,500 to shoot the video, and then I need another $2,500 budget just to get he would have been like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go to somebody else, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, shit. It's an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? It's an opportunity to make it, so let's make it make sense. If we can make it make sense at the end of the day, shit, let's make it happen. Yeah. Like, I'm not no big wig Hollywood director or nothing like that. I'm not gonna be like, nah, I need like 20,000 to do this, and it's not about the bread for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna make a legacy of something. Yeah. So, that's how that shit is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. I saw that you're doing a giveaway for other video directors on IG.
Yeah, I did it.
You already did?
I gave, yeah. When I first had got the film truck, I gave rentals out to directors. And I was originally gonna choose 3. I chose 5. I said 3 on Instagram, but I chose 5 because I'm like, damn, like 500-600 people DM me. Really? Yeah, not everybody was from Atlanta. Yeah. It was probably like 300 of them was from Atlanta and 300 of them wasn't. So automatically I had to, I felt bad. I was like, damn, it's a bunch of directors. Like, the influence is big. It's got a big reach, you know what I'm saying? So I had to automatically say no to a bunch of people because they wasn't in Atlanta. But I gave all the Atlanta directors a chance. Like, and one of the people who got it, who won it was Spud. You know Spud's McKenzie? Oh yeah. I fuck with Spud heavy. And it was funny because I put this shit in a random drawing. I had been knowing Spud before that. I put this shit random and Spud was one of the people that popped up. And I hit Spud up. I'm like, hey bro, you know it's crazy. Like, you just won this shit. Like, not on no homie shit. I'm not just giving it to you, but really like your name just popped up. And so Spud, after that, he called me probably like 2 weeks later and was like, okay, bet, I need the film truck. Yeah. Boom, pulled up. They shot a whole video with it and I gave it to them just off the love, you know what I'm saying? Just so they could do it. I feel like I might do another giveaway real soon just to show love to people because that's something that I've already invested my money into, you know what I'm saying? That's like, I want to give other directors a opportunity to make big shit without having a big budget, you know what I'm saying? Cause Spud, he do hard work. Oh yeah. But every artist you work with ain't gonna have a budget, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was one of them artists that he really believed in, was like, oh yeah, this artist hard, bro. I need this. I need the film truck for this. and then we made it happen. And that's how, you know what I'm saying, that's how I feel. Like, I want to be able to give other people a chance to do that. And I want to give back to Atlanta creatives because when I first came here, like you said, like I was working with other directors.
Yeah.
They showed me love.
Yeah.
So I want to show that back, especially to dudes who's just starting off. It don't matter how old you are, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I was, like I said, I was 15, 16 when I first picked up a camera. I was 18 when I came out here to Atlanta. Shit, you could be 23, 24 starting to shoot videos. I don't care how old you are, I bet, shit, if you got a vision and you really want to do this shit, I give you an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Do this and make this happen with it. If you hard, I'll probably be watching you from now on like, he hard, he got potential, like, you know what I'm saying? And I pay attention to a lot of people too. And Spud, like, he one of the people I pay attention to, like, hard worker, hard director, creative, really creative. Diesel, Cricket, Mark Diamond, GT Films, like, hard. They all hard. Yeah. That's a lot. I know there's a lot of them I'm not naming. Like, it's this young dude I just met. He 17. His name Carrington. He hard as fuck too. He just helped me out with this Kalen for real video that I just shot.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a lot of folks I'm not naming. I feel bad because I want to show love to them all, man. But it's if y'all watching, it's a lot of y'all directors out here, man, that's doing some good work. And if you a director and I shook your hand, you hard. Cause I'm not gonna just shake your hand if I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like strangers. That's my thing too.
All right. Are there any music videos you have on the way that you can reveal right now?
There's a lot of stuff on the way.
Yeah.
I don't want to reveal them though.
Okay.
I want to just drop it. I just, boom, people be surprised about the shit that I drop. Cause it's funny, like, not to say everyone just be on some hating shit, but a lot of people don't expect much. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be like, oh yeah, he just doing this. He just doing this. Like, I'm not the type of person that's gonna hate on somebody. That's why I pay attention to folks. If you show me you hard and you got a creative vision, I'm gonna watch you like, okay, bet. I'm gonna show people love. Like I said, I'm a genuine person, so I show love. But a lot of people just be sitting back like, mean mugging. He not gonna do it. He not gonna do it. They don't expect nothing. So when I drop it, and they be like, oh, that's hard. Yeah. And you're gonna turn the haters into believers. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like doing. I like making people who don't see the bigger vision, see the bigger vision, because I'm not gonna hate on you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no person to just be like, oh, okay, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you what you can do.
Yeah.
You know, shit, look at me, believe in me. Shit, if you bigger than me and you hating on me, or if you smaller than me and you hating on me, I don't care, fuck it. Watch what I can do. You can do the same shit if you work hard enough, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Yep. All right, Marko, is there anything else you want to add?
Man, shit. I ain't really got much to add, but I appreciate y'all for bringing me out here, man. For real, I gotta go pick my boy KT up. We about to go. That's who I want to throw a shout out to as well. My boy TTO KT, he going hard as fuck. He from Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay.
He hard as fuck. I'm about to go pick my boy KT up though, for sure. We about to go get some shit done, man. But I appreciate y'all for bringing me on. For real.
No doubt, man. Appreciate it.